Demps151 and welcome to Raceroom Experience. As you can see, I've got the new DLC, which is the Audi TT Cup, which was new last year in the real world. A support series to the DTM. I'm not 100% sure on that because I do try and follow the DTM, but because I have to pay to get the channel what airs it sometimes, I haven't got it legitimately at the moment. But so, ignore all that. As you can see, we're at the Austrian ring. We're just going to do a short 8-lap race, show you what this what it is like. Me English not today. You can see we've got a full grid of 24 drivers. See, my brain is not in gear. 24 drivers. It's quite a lot of young drivers. We've got a couple of women in there, which is great to see. And then we've got like a class when the red cars are the older drivers. Now, I don't know whether that's like a veterans class or something like that. All the cars are exactly the same. They've got a thing on them called P2P, which is press to pass, which is like a curve system what you heard in Formula 1. You only get to use it about 10 to 15 times in a race. They're only for a certain amount of time. There's a cool-off period after you've used it, and it gives you an extra 30 brake horsepower. Now, here's the grid. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name. So we've got Marsden on pole position with Kezel, if that's right, Kezel, in second place. Then on the third row we've got Martial, and then we've got Alzen. Now, a lot of people will be screaming at the screen if they're watching this at the moment, thinking, you're getting these names wrong. I do apologise. So we've got Lapalion, the dude with the glasses, in 5th place. Then we've got Biella in 6th place. And then myself in 7th place. I've not done a qualify. And alongside me is a Fong. Brilliant name. Playboy and Fong next to each other. Goes quite well. And then we've got Lidholm and Heisemans. That's one for Sponge. It's got the Danish flag. Sorry, Sponge. The Dutch flag next to it. So he'll tell me how to pronounce that one, I'm sure. Then we've got Pitts, and then one of the first young girls in this. I cannot pronounce that second name. I'm not going to try. Sky. I can pronounce the second part. So, yeah, as you can see, we'll go through the grid. You can see the red cars with the older drivers in, so I don't know what sort of class that is. Lloyd, there we go, British driver, I can pronounce his second name. As you see, we go through the grid. All 22 cars, or 24 cars. So, enough of this jibber jabber, I'm going to get to the race. And again, they've done a stellar job on this. The AI as well has been improved, there's been a big update to the game. And away we go, not the bst start, like in the touring cars with a wheel spin, but we're going to try and move across on the guy behind me, just to block him off into the first corner, which is always a tight affair. What I've noticed with these is you heard the buzzer going off, saying I was downshifting a bit earlier, a bit of contact on the exit. Now we can use P2P now, as you can see, on Alzel's car in front of me, he has got P2P on. Now, it doesn't last for that long, so he's got the extra 30 brake horsepower, but it's not seemed... Oh, a big bit of contact going into the corner. Oh my. And I was reading up on the AI, and the AI has got a lot better. It's like, they're thinking about moves a lot. I've noticed in a couple of races I've done before recording this video. I did record one previously, but the game decided to crash on me, so I don't know whether that's my computer or the game, so I won't go too much into it. And we've got Lippenham in front of me, hitting the rev limit, and always it sounds amazing, this game. They cannot be beaten for the sound. Graphics as well, looking beautiful as always, as we're in the Alps right behind Lippenham. Now the car all sideways there. Oh, he's got a little slide on as well, right behind him now. Shall use P. Oh, that's changing view. Using P2P. Getting overexcited and coughing. Braking, but down the inside. He's still there, and you can see what I mean about the AI a bit more clued up. They're not going to move out of your way. It makes the racing a lot better. So it's only a little 8-minute race. We're currently in 6th place. Marsden with the fastest lap, but we're 147.4, head up into the first corner. And another thing I've noticed about these TTs, the brakes, you have to really think about braking, because There's not much to the brakes, so we've got P2P on again. You can see, only got 14 left. Guy in front, very tactical where you use your P2P, because obviously whether you use it to attack or defend, it varies, or whether you just use it to gain that extra bit of time. I'm very late on the brakes of the tight right-hander at the top of the hill, but I get a good exit. I haven't got P2P, if I press it now it should say cool down, but I'm on the inside. Got a better run out, but he's still hanging there. I've got to keep an eye on him. He's going to brake a bit later. I've got, oh, he's cut back in front. And this is brilliant. The AI fighting how you would expect, well, expect to see it in real life, and I'm sure it's been developed with the drivers as always from Sector 3 Racing. I'm going to look down the inside. It's going to be the inside for the next corner. A little bit of contact as go past, felt a little nudge. Slipped right onto the curb. Now I'm going to use P2P to defend. But he seems to have dropped back, so I've got Alzan in front of us now in 5th place. Up the gears and braking. Again, the brakes just don't seem to want to stop you. We're running a tad wide. Using the curb, and we know what we use that curb to do, especially there. It's a brilliant spot to do it with. Is to rotate that car. 140.7. Have I got a fast lap? No. You see how good the AI is, obviously, when you turn them up a bit. Look how wide he runs. Alzan running very wide. One of the veteran drivers. So he's used his P2P now. Now that's some good information there. Knowing that he's used his P2P now, I know he won't have it going on this straight here, so can't take advantage, get a better exit. So my P2P's on now, and you can see me gaining. Sorry about the coughs and hitting the rev limiter. It's cost me P2P, the cough and the rev limiter. Do apologise. Oh, that could have been a good move. Got a better exit now. We're just going to tuck in behind through this section here, unless we can get a move on the inside, have a little look. It's not worth it. He's left the door open as well, so maybe I could have done it there. Kezel just in front. Oh, he's dabbing on the brakes a bit. And look, he runs a tad wide, he loses the back end. Now, he's got P2P on. He's got, and then you can see he's just hanging there. Get a better exit, but he's got the P. I want to move back onto the racing line and hit the rev limiter. Only 3 minutes to go to try and move up the order. Oh, that's hitting that curb. I've activated the P2P up into the first corner. Having a little look. Was that a fastest lap from me? I think it might be. Round the outside. No, can I cut back onto the inside, get a better exit? And do a short shift as well. Up into 4th place. But he's still hovering about. He's got P2P on. So he's going to try and come back at me going up the hill. Braking late. Car very twitchy under braking. Oof. A good old shove. I've run wide. Now the observant viewer of you may notice in the top right hand corner of the windscreen, when the P2P on, it's a little blue light what lights up in the corner of the windscreen when anyone uses the P2P. Keep saying P2P, so that's push to pass, so it's like a curve system. If we did it again to the start, so you see Alzo had it on just as we came out of the exit of that corner. I think he had it on at the end of the straight just to give himself that little gap, so I couldn't make any sort of move. I'm fighting with the car, trying to get it turned in over the curbs, as you can probably hear the wheel fighting me. I've lost a bit of pace through that section of track. Only 1 minute 32 to go, so that's probably one more lap. And I've got to say, this is a stellar job. This game is so underrated. I was talking to Sponge not long ago saying how Project Cars could learn a hell of a lot from this game. I wish they'd all come together and collaborate, all the of the big titles, the big racing sim titles, and collaborate on one title. It would be an amazing game. Braking late, just a bit too late. Run mega wide. Oh my! Oh! A drive-through penalty on the final lap. Why do this to me? So we're going to ignore that because it's only it was only like a little review video. But I've got into this so much. I'm going to be doing some fair few hours. We have got a dedicated server as well, which someone asked me about in the comment section below. We are trying to get it up and running. We're having a few issues with it at the moment. Don't know why. What appears just having a little look on the inside. He's flashing his headlights. Let's get the P2P on. Pull that gap further. Maybe we could get Kurzel. We've got drive-through anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Even though it's a final lap, we're just going to cross the line anyway. We are trying to sort it out. Hopefully we'll get it with these cars on. Remember, he's so cheap to get these cars added to your Raceroom experience. Obviously buy the tracks as well. The game in general, you don't have to have every car. You can just get the cars you want, and it's still cheaper than your AAA titles. As we come round the final few sections of the track. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe and comment in the comment section below. I've been Demps151. This has been the Raceroom experience. Audi TT Coupe. I finished 4th, but obviously I probably will be disqualified due to the fact I didn't do my stop-go penalty. What an amazing DLC this is. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.